Yo, welcome to the Next Flex Sports Podcast. We bring you the latest in sports, in-depth analysis, and expert takes. Got my guys here with me. We remoting here on Thursday. What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's
Yo,
good, man?
Yeah, what up? What up?
yo,
We got DMV D Nice over here.
Yo, what's up? Let's get it. Another good show.
let's get
We
it.
got the L train up top, the
Get it.
lifeblood
Yes,
of the
sir.
podcast.
Lifeblood,
What's
L
up?
Train. That's an old one, boy. I tell you.
That's the love train, man.
Woo woo.
And then, and, and then we got the producer, Bezel the Truth. What's up, man? He
Yeah,
fading
what's
in and
good?
out. We can't see. Where you
Yeah,
at?
it's the background. I'm fading in. I'm in the matrix.
I like that.
Oh, it ain't good
I
there.
like that background. Background fire.
Yes.
The matrix.
Fading in the matrix, in and out.
In and out. In and
All
out.
right. All right. So tonight, we talking this NBA Final Four opening weekend for the WNBA. We got some WTF NFL questions, trivia, little update on Diddy, and if we got time, we'll do some real shit or bullshit and some other stuff. All right.
Yeah.
We got a pack. We got a pack. So let's get into it, man. But first, we're gonna shout out from our live audience the other weekend, man. We had a good time, man. We want to thank a couple of people for helping us out with that, man. Bezel, he put it all out there, and we're gonna say thanks to Just Different, Jude performing up in there, and then we had some deep conversations on therapy and relationships. We had a good time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Definitely a good time. Definitely a good time, man. Try to do it once a quarter. You know what I mean? So if you got a podcast and you want to collab with us, or if you're an inspiring artist or a talent, that want to showcase your talent or something that might want to be featured on the live, hit us up, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have some motion though.
Oh,
Motion,
God.
or you're doing some kind of work. You know what I mean?
You gotta have motion.
And let me also make sure we thank bartender Key Morella, Justin Wayne, Sharice, and Therese, man, helping with production.
And
Helping us
Hunter
with production.
and Cool Hunter.
And Cool
The
Hunter, yeah.
quiet control, quiet
I thought I said
crowd
Hunter.
control. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say Hunter. Yeah, Hunter too.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll start with the ladies, man. They WNBA started this past weekend, and there was some stuff going on. So right now, Minnesota Lynx and Liberty considered the top two teams, man. So we're gonna see what happened there. But Kelsey Plum scoring 37, her debut with the Sparks. Mystics look like they're gonna be all right?
Yeah, they came out the gate pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They came out the gate pretty good. They had 2 first round picks, right? I mean, 2 top. What was it, top 10?
Yeah.
In the lottery, in the draft.
Yep.
Yeah, they doing all right, man. We're gonna see how it works.
Yeah. But this is what everybody talking about, man. Hit that clip, Bizarre. This is what everybody talking about.
Strong on a 3. And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark. Afterwards has something to say as Clark walks away. We know there are always increased eyeballs, energy, and attention around the matchups between Reese and Clark, and Angel Reese is still going after Caitlin Clark in the aftermath.
Everyone in the arena had to know this foul was coming. As soon as you saw Angel Reese wide open, you knew that Caitlin Clark was going to come in and take that foul.
Yeah, so Angel Reese with the offensive rebound had a wide open layup, and Clark gave her a hard foul. Upgraded the flagrant.
I said
foul. A lot of people
foul.
talking about this. Was that?
Now go ahead.
A lot of people talking about this. Oh, so what's your thoughts on it? Was it even flagrant? And is this just a lot of people just adding a lot of nonsense to this, or is there something behind this, man? What y'all think?
Let me. I start. I think it's borderline flagrant. I don't know if it really was a flagrant or not, but I think the refs wanted to call it a flagrant to try to control maybe the rest of the game. Maybe trying to set a tone for the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get crazy. Start just, going overboard and start fouling niggas just because. So I guess they gave it a flagrant. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. Either way it's called, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's called a flagrant or not, it was a foul. It was a hard foul. To me, it's a hard foul. In the era we grew up, it's a hard foul.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I guess it's assessed a flagrant. It's it is what it is. So I ain't got no problem with it.
It was a hard foul, but it was more about the reaction. You know what I'm saying? When you react like that, that's what's gonna cause the stir. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because she said, I read lips. She said, "What the fuck, She said, "You got one more time, bitch."
Yeah, I mean, obviously they got some history, and we just reacted that fast. Obviously, that's the part they want to calm down. They don't want any retaliation. But you saw Caitlyn, man, she just walked right away. She ain't even trying to look at her. She knew what she did. She wanted to walk away. Like, hey, I fouled you. That's it.
She stopped the layup.
Exactly. She did her job. So
I mean, it ain't like Angel Reese is a 90% free throw shoot either. So I mean, what you want to do? You want to give up the easy layup or make them earn it from the line?
Exactly. But it was a hard foul. But it's basketball. You're supposed to have hard fouls. You know what I'm saying? So
I do have a question, but I'm gonna let everybody else finish first. They got any takes on it?
Well, what I found interesting on this is we kind of down, they kind of downplayed in the media, say, somebody foul you hard, you're gonna get a little upset. But what I saw here, man, was pure, unadulterated fucking hatred, man. Angel Reese, she wants to kill Caitlin Clark, and she wants a good excuse to do it, man. And I'm telling you, I'm not. When I first watched this, man, it just. But if you watch again, you see Aaliyah Boston, right? Aaliyah Boston pushes Angel Reese, like pushes her. Angel don't care. Usually, if somebody pushes you,
she pushed her that fast because how fast Angel Reese got up and was trying to go after her teammate. She was trying to stop her. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying, yo. Boston gave her this and pushed her. Angel Reese didn't care. She was making a beeline for Caitlin Clark, yo. Usually you see in the game, if somebody push you, you stop and you got smoke with them. If somebody pushing you like that, she didn't care about her push. She's making a beeline for Caitlin Clark. She probably would have stole her in the back of the head, man. I think she was going to.
This a rivalry that's going to stay. As long as they're in the league, it's going to last for a long time. And so every time they play each other, they're going to be looking to see, things that's going to happen between them two. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about this rivalry. It's going to last. They came at the same time. Every time they play each other, it's always going to be hype. So from college, and so it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm just glad she stopped her.
You gonna try to kill that little white girl.
You're right. Yeah, I see.
You gonna try to kill that little white girl. Yeah. And you know what? It's funny because you kind of answered my question, and your my opinion on why I answered my question. I was gonna say, do you think if it was anybody else, would she have reacted like that?
No, because they showed a clip she did last year when she got like clothesline. She didn't react like that. It was against I think Asia. But I mean, obviously, it's some hatred.
She's a rookie, and that's Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson.
I know.
If she clothesline you, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing either. Asia Wilson clothesline you be like, okay.
Way more hatred with Caitlyn. You're gonna react way different from Caitlyn than anybody else, basically.
Yeah. Is it hatred?
But it's good. But it's good for the game, though. It's good for the game.
I mean, it's just a rivalry. She just trying to start a rivalry.
But rivalry sells tickets. You know what I'm saying? That's why they get that new contract.
People gonna want tickets to that game. That's gonna be a marquee game. going forward.
Of course.
Indiana blew him out too, and Caitlin Clark had a triple double. But you know,
On top of that.
all right. So let's
throw
go
that
in the
in there, huh?
NBA. Well, I was
You
about to
just
put my hood on to say something else, man, but we can keep it moving, man.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Mm-mm.
The
Yeah,
hood
ain't gonna
about
do
to
that. So,
make an appearance tonight. Hold on, make it. Hold on to it.
I
Maybe
had a
maybe a little
comment.
later.
I think I had a comment, but I'm gonna say that. All right, so NBA All Rookie team was announced. We just had one on the first team, one rookie
Yep.
on the first team, one rookie on the second team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All rookie first team: Stephon Castle, who was a rookie of the year; Zach Edey, Risha Shea, Alex Sard, and Jalen Wells from Grizzlies. Second team: Martez Bazzelli, Bub Carrington, Donovan Clingan, Missy from Pelicans, and Khalil Ware of Miami Heat. You know, so Sar get on there. I don't know. It's kind of an up and down season for Sar, man. Number 2 pick.
But he actually improved from where he started in the summer league to where the season ended. I mean, I saw strides. I you know, when he first started, I mean, I wasn't a believer. He was too skinny. You know, he had like a little shot. But I saw him develop. I mean, even the way he played against Joker. I mean, he had his career high against Joker that one game towards the end of the season. I mean, he really started understanding the game. Obviously, defense.
And they won.
And they won. They swept Denver this year. I mean, so I see promise in the young kid. He actually played well this season for his rookie year. Coming from, you know, European basketball, you know, so it's I thought he did well.
Ain't he French?
Yeah.
Oh, he played in the G League last year.
Well, G League.
Played,
well, he's from France though. Yes.
Yeah. And he played in Australian league.
From over there.
I think he did well. I mean, he's supposed to be a raw talent anyway. When
Exactly
he came out, he was supposed to be far from, you know, polished. So I'm with you, Darius. I think he showed a lot of goodness, a lot of strides. Like he showed that you can probably start to build around him as part of a core, not him as a core player, like specifically
the part of the core, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you can start a core. You can start building around him and Bub and even the guy who was AJ. I like AJ Johnson. Yeah, I think that was a steal for them. Oh goodness. But yeah, I think he showed he can be part of a core that you can rebuild around or build around.
Yeah. I mean, he's known for defense, so he blocks shots, and then he developed a little three, so he can shoot a little bit, set shots, develop a little low post game a little bit, but for the most part, you know, you got to bulk up a little bit, get a little stronger.
He'll be nice in 3 years. Watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He's pretty skilled.
Nice. I'm gonna tell Omar. I'm like, listen, yeah, and I'm gonna be like this. I told you in 3 years. I'm gonna tell Omar specifically. I'm like, oh,
all right. Let me give you my scouting report on him.
Here we go.
Yeah, like Darius said, he does play a little. He has potential on defense. He got a little. He's athletic to a certain extent. You know, he can get across the lane and help defense. He's good at, but I don't know about this motherfucker right here, man. It's still too early. It's too early right now for me. Because let me tell you, I don't like big men that don't rebound. I really have a problem with big men that don't rebound.
Yeah,
and the motherfucker don't know how to run a pick and roll for shit. Like it's terrible. He does not know how to set a screen and roll to the basket. Finishing is not good. It's too early. I'm not gonna call him a bust. It's too early to do that because, like you said, he can't contribute on D. He can't really shoot, man. He does shoot it, but he don't hit that shit. Right. But, I mean, you said, he's only 19 years old, so we'll see. But
I seen big men shoot a whole lot worse.
Building block yet.
Rookie year.
I can't call him a building block yet. I can't. I don't see no building blocks on this. No,
making first team all rookie team. I mean, come on now. You
he averaged 13
positive zone.
He averaged 13 points and 6.5 rebounds. I mean, he's gonna get strong.
He's going to get stronger. He's going to get more rebounds. And work on for his pick and roll. but I think he'll be fine. He wasn't known for his offense anyway.
I'm honestly, I've never seen a big man run pick and roll so terrible, yo. I've never.
Well, hopefully that's something
that's bad.
They'll work on this year.
But I get the rebounding thing. The rebounding thing is
that shit's scary.
That's usually a thing that you. First of all, it translates.
I mean,
from league to league.
He's 7'205". Like, come on now, he got to pick up some weight. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but still, he's 7'2".
Can he
still,
pick up weight?
Like,
can he pick up weight?
He gonna bulk up. He gonna have
he's
to. He's
7'2", dog. Like, he should be getting. He should at least get 2 more rebounds a game, just off of height alone.
I mean, we'll see the next year's jump the next year and see how it translates to second year. I think he'll be fine. Like I said,
yeah, we'll see if we have a jump.
I think he has some potential though.
All right, so NBA Final Four is upon us.
Yes.
So OKC got the big win 2 nights ago. Pretty much shut down Timberwolves second half, 114-88. Julius Randle 28 points, but just 8 in the second half, and only had 18 points on 5 of 13 shooting. And
he was on fire first half.
They said in the first game, Ant only went to the basket one time or got to the basket
one time. Yeah. Well, that's changed this second game. It's back in that middle.
Yeah. That's crazy though. That's crazy.
That's his career low.
That's
they complain about SGA getting all those fouls, but they don't even drive. But that's OKC defense turn you into that, man. Like you don't even want to drive, you just settling and shooting threes. But yeah, he is making a more conscious effort to drive.
They're gonna put that hammer on you. That's why when you get down there.
Yeah, OKC, the defense, man, they like 13 deep on that team, man, and they
go
in, switching them. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with them, and they got so many fouls they can play free. They sub dudes out quick. They deep, man. They deep.
Dog, Minnesota might get swept, dog.
Dude, just you talking too early, man. Come on, man. Just like you said, Indiana gonna get swept and they're gonna get dominated.
Listen. Just like you said, Milwaukee was gonna do something. You shouldn't talk no more.
You going all the way back to Milwaukee when that was before Dame got hurt.
I said New York was gonna be there, and they're there.
You said New York is gonna sweep them, boy. It's gonna be easy. That's what you said.
Okay, so they didn't. But I said New York was gonna be there, and I said, and I thought Golden State would have been there, would have been playing OKC maybe, but Chef got hurt. So, but New York.
I heard we're gonna go off topic, but I heard that Golden State is trying hard to make a trade for Derek White.
Oh yeah,
they trying hard to get Derek White. Yeah, and they saying Uduke. I mean, what you say his name is? Josie Michael. Michael. He said his name was Michael.
That's it, Omega. I don't even think that's his name, but yeah.
They said Houston gonna go for Jaylen Brown hard too, because they know Boston trying to dump salary. So Boston, damn, I had the numbers somewhere.
You think Boston? You think Boston gonna try to retool because of
Well, here's the thing. Here it is, yo. Their salary cap issue. They are in the second apron, right? It says with the current roster, if they take it in the next year, they're gonna end up paying $500 in roster cap penalties, up $500 million.
Yeah,
it's like it's the double. It's the double. They in the second apron. If you in the second apron,
you paying double. You paying another.
And if you win it for like 3 out of 4 years, you lose your first round pick also.
Oh wow,
it's crazy.
Is that right?
It's crazy. Yep.
So they force you to kind of reduce that that salary on your team.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta.
Yeah, so
that makes it fair.
Do something.
You gotta abide by the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they tank next year and try to get
I mean, getting rid of Brown. I mean, with Tatum already out all year, that's gonna be
Tatum gonna be out for Tatum.
I know.
Coming back.
He might not even play next year. He might not even play next year. Getting rid of Brown would be tough. I can see them getting rid of some other players. I don't think they'll get rid of Brown though. Unless
But
you,
like
unless
somebody
you-
like
unless you
Holiday,
get a-
nobody want Holiday. Nobody want Holiday. He ain't play so great this year.
Well,
Porzingis ain't going. Nobody want him either.
No, that
I
nigga,
know.
that nigga
He got AIDS, Joe.
That nigga tripped
He got
over
AIDS, man.
and get a break his shin bone.
No, he got AIDS, man. He got AIDS, man.
Nah,
Go
man,
ahead,
don't say
dog.
that, man. Don't say that, man. Come on, man. Don't say that.
Yo, they kept saying a viral infection, and they wouldn't say what it was.
Come on, man.
What else?
You got a whole
what
lot
else
of
could it
viral,
be?
man.
Well,
It
they
could be
got a cure
COVID.
for that shit now, don't they?
It could be
They got a cure for
COVID.
that shit now.
It could be a flu.
No,
You know,
man.
lots
If
of
it was
stuff, man.
COVID, they would have said COVID. It was COVID, man. It's some
They
embarrassing
would have
shit.
said
Man.
COVID. They would have just said COVID.
He got the HIV. He got that HIV.
That nigga Baltimore one time, he said, man, he got that AI that slow. I said, what?
But yeah, we're gonna stay tuned on that because that's gonna be interesting with Boston, dude. Oh, but yeah, y'all got off topic, man. What about the Knicks blowing this lead to Indiana last night, man? That shit was crazy. So here you go. Indiana, Knicks were up 14 with 3 minutes to go, and somehow blew that. Halliburton 31 points, 11 assists. Neesmith 30 points on 8 or 9 threes, man. That nigga was killing.
And he averaged 12 points
caught
through
fire.
He
You know what's
averaged like
funny
12
is,
points
watch
through the regular season. He averaged like 12 points a game, and he went off. I mean, me and we were watching the game together, man. Like the shit was unreal. I just think it was an indication of the coaching, man, because he should have called a timeout, right? And he should have did something like, hey, slow this game down a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they were going down there jacking shots where they should be holding the ball. You know what I mean?
They definitely got to change it to the strategy. You're not going to be able to survive a series trying to keep pace with the Pacers. So they're going to have to make some adjustments.
Go 10 deep too,
Man, wait a minute, man. No,
Derek.
New York mailed it in, man.
Knicks only 7. They only play like 7 players. They don't have the deep bench to keep running. They got to change the strategy up. I mean, they don't go as deep as the Pacers. I mean, they're gonna get tired. I mean, if you try to run up with them, down with them the whole game.
No, I'm talking about in the last 3 minutes of the game. In the last 3 minutes of the game, they should have slowed it down because they was up by 14. They had time. They had time on their side and everything, but they was taking ill-advised shots, and I just didn't understand it. You know what I mean? I think that's an indication of the coaching, though.
No, they thought they had it. They thought they had the game won, man. They stopped playing.
Yeah.
They thought they had the shit won. They
tried to blame Bronson too. They tried to blame because remember they was trying to call okay, so he was in foul trouble. So they kept having to switch him in and out. They played
good without him. They played good without him.
But I'm not even concerned about this series, man. Like Indiana had to play damn near perfect to come back and win, to come back on them boards. Man, I'm telling you, like, I think they'll settle down. I just think
is he watching the same game you watched?
Yeah. They was up by like 14. I think with 3 minutes left. Wait a minute, and I watched the same game that we watched, and I think that's still the number 2 seed. And they playing Indiana was a playing team one day.
Nah, it's 4 seed. It's 3 versus 4. It's 3 versus 4, dude.
Okay, so okay. I know. I thought New York was a 2 seed.
Nah, New York's a 3 seed.
Boston was a 2 seed, man.
Okay. Well, I still feel that New York is gonna easily beat them, boy. Forget that. I think New York gonna beat them, and I think Indiana might get one game in Indiana, but I just don't. I know Joey like Indiana. I just don't think they're gonna beat them boys.
Whoa! Now you're getting a little too heavy on that. I just said I think they're gonna win. I don't even.
You picked them to win this series, but I mean,
I think they might win. But I mean, New York did that the first 2 games against Boston. They had to play damn near perfect to come back and all this stuff. I mean, and they won the series. So, I actually think Neesmith, even though Brunson went off, I think Neesmith gives him trouble sometimes. I think he makes it really, really difficult. I see him frustrating him a little bit a couple times.
Yeah, Bronson had 40-some points last night.
Yeah, I said I know he went
It,
off.
it was a hard 40-something points though.
Yeah,
he had
it
to work
was-
for that joint.
Like
He
the
had
last
to work for
drive,
that
he was
joint.
frustrating.
Yeah.
40, but it still was 40.
No, I'm saying
he
he
didn't make them
I'm saying
stupid
he had to
fouls.
work for it. It wasn't an easy.
Stupid
It wasn't an
fouls.
easy
No,
joint.
he was. He
Early
couldn't nobody. That's
on,
why he got fouled.
early on, he was
And
doing,
that might be a problem too. He can't
early
check
on, he was
nobody.
doing,
That's how
early
he
on,
fouled.
he was doing making stupid fouls early on in the game, so he was already playing within
Oh,
foul
Brunson?
trouble.
Like
But
stupid.
yeah,
Just
bro,
can't check nobody.
and then on top of that, Cat had how many points? Cat had he had 30, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was killing.
Yeah, Cat was
I
killing.
think, and I like that boy Hart. I think Hart gonna be a key in this series too, man.
Love Hart.
I love Hart, dog.
Yeah,
I
but
think Hart.
besides that, who else on the bench is going to step up though? Is going to need some help from the bench.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Who's key? Who's key for both of these teams right here? Who's the key players? Who's y'all say X factors?
Well,
both of these
I don't
teams?
know. I would like to go. I would like us to pick who's key with Indiana first. Besides,
I think it's gonna be Neesmith.
yeah.
I think Neesmith is.
Neesmith,
Or them
Nembhard. I mean, even the little white dude come off the bench.
I think
he come off the bench keeping pace. I mean,
Yeah, he got energy.
They
Obi came in and gave some good minutes too. Topping.
Yeah, Obi. He had that clutch dunk at the end of the game where he got fouled. They didn't call the foul. So I mean, their whole bench. As long as they perform,
a lot of fouls at the end of the game.
It's the bigs. The Indiana bigs is gonna have to be key. Yeah. I think they could. I think they could. The bigs can. They're gonna have to play.
Yeah, but if Brunson can't check nobody, he getting in foul trouble. That's gonna be key too.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
man. If New York play the same game they play again, and just lock up that damn last 3 minutes, I think they'll be fine. It's all going on the coaching though. It's all.
Changes their game though.
What's name? Celtics said the same thing when they gave up two leads. And when you get the hold like that, game you're supposed to win. It come back to haunt you in a series like this. You know what I'm saying? Games supposed to win. Just like Indiana did to Cleveland. They came back. They stole a couple games. Remember when?
But the Cleveland was the first few games. Cleveland was hurt, man. Them players was hurt.
Yeah, but regardless, I'm saying,
they had a case.
It comes to hurt in the seventh. It's going to come to hurt in the. They're gonna have
to play this series, dog. Them boys out of them damn Celtics, and they was gonna out them with Tatum playing. Them boys. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying New York. They've been playing. They've been on business these playoffs, but that shit last night was cool.
It can hurt you, but I mean, luckily it was the first game. You know, the first game. Luckily it's the first game. You can check that off. Yeah, it was the first game. Yes, luckily it was the first game. You can shake that off and be like, okay,
I don't know if that's a good
we gonna have
first game.
No, you know, Indiana got coaches and stuff too, right? They change their shit up too, right? You know, they got a whole professional Joe. They like it's not just that easy. Like every game gonna be different. Like
it might be.
That's why it's a series.
But Indiana might burst out in the run, and New York can't catch up. I don't, you just never know. These teams are so close. You don't know. This ain't a juggernaut against some AC. No,
they was one game apart in the regular season.
I've been telling y'all all year, New York gonna be dangerous. I've been telling y'all, and I'm telling you right now. And they knocked out. Wait a minute, and they knocked out. Yeah, well, right after Christmas. So that's the year that's when it started for most
dangerous
people.
Last year. So I mean,
exactly. But I'm talking about. I said no. Don't try to take no fuel out of my flame. I said that they were going to go far in this shit. They were going far,
but
they knocked out themselves.
They coming up with They're coming against a hotter team right now. Indiana was hotter coming to the playoffs.
Here you go, Flame.
Indiana had to come back to win, dog. Okay, they had to come back to win.
Do it like 3 times in the Boston series.
Didn't New York have to do the same thing against Boston? They had to come back to win, and it was only like the last fourth quarters of both games come back to win. The same thing happened to them. It's just in reverse.
Listen.
Look at Flame on. Listen,
out in Boston. Don't keep bringing in Boston. They don't. We talking about who here now.
and they're gonna lose.
Okay. Cat the key.
We'll see.
Cat is the key for New York.
So where did we go with this? Who picked who on this series?
I picked Indiana.
I got New
I
York.
picked Indiana. I was going to pick Indiana, but you had picked them, so I had picked New York. But my heart, I was going for Indiana.
Why
I
you
picked
just go so
Indiana.
hard? I don't understand it. Why can't you?
I picked Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked Indiana. Oh.
But I picked Indiana, but I am rooting for New York.
Sean picked Boston.
It's Sean picked Boston.
Yeah, I got New York still.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm switching mine to Indiana.
No, you can't switch. It's too late, and I started. No, switch to Indiana. Please switch to Indiana.
No, you can't switch.
Yeah, switch to
Yeah.
I don't never pick.
You can't switch, man. You can't switch.
No, yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Let him switch.
I'm gonna keep Minnesota, Indiana.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
that's me too.
Minnesota. Ugh.
I know they missing too many shots.
We'll see. Let's go to trivia.
Yay!
All right.
I don't have the
Where's the drop? Where's the drop?
I don't have it tonight.
You got to do it, Darius.
All right, so
That's not the drop.
I like that though. I like that.
I thought it was a Jeopardy jump.
Oh, you're right.
So this was the trivia for Tuesday, man, because OKC came off that Game 7 win of Denver. SJ had 35 points on 12 or 19 shooting, right? 3 or 4 threes, 8 or 9 at the free throw line. Just total efficiency, right? So it got me thinking, what is the most points scored in a Game 7? Most points scored Game 7 in NBA history. Give me the top 3. And I'm going to tell you right now, all 3 of the players are active.
Kevin Durant.
Top 3 Game 7 scoring games ever. Kevin Durant has the 3rd highest.
Kevin Durant.
That 48 point game 2021 when his big toe was on the 3-point line. He had 48.
Yeah.
That is the 3rd highest all time against Milwaukee.
All right, Kevin Durant. Okay. Oh,
that was in 2021.
Steph Curry.
Curry is number 2. He scored 50 against Sacramento in 2023.
I got it.
That was a good series.
Dame Lillard. It's Dame time. No.
Nope.
Damn.
Number 1. Who's the number 1? He's active.
Oh, Tatum.
That's right. Tatum scored 51 against Philly in 2023.
Yeah, he was hot. Yeah.
Those are top 3 all-time Game 7.
Man, Sean would have loved this trivia.
I know.
He got a
He
boy
probably wouldn't
crush
guess
on
it either.
Tatum. I think he got a man crush on Tatum.
It's kind of scary too. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, him and Apostle the same way.
Well, Apostle got a man crush on Tatum too.
You know, he said that's a young boy. He always say that's my young boy. He love that nigga.
He probably shouldn't say that after R. Kelly got locked up.
Okay, we rolling right along, man. 33 minutes. So,
because we got a new pope. Go
so
ahead.
First, we're gonna shout out Norm from Cheers, man. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Norm.
Used to watch that show like shit when I was a kid, man.
The Bears.
That was a good show.
That what I was saying.
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
That was the dude Saturday Night Live too. He used to be like The Bears.
Yeah. So, the Diddy trial, man. The Kid Cudi stuff that came out today.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
And what about the one of the male escorts they had on the stand?
His name, what was his name?
Big Punisher.
The Punisher.
The Punisher. Yeah. They said Diddy had a veil on in the corner. He said when he went in there, he didn't know who it was. He didn't know who he was going in there for. And he said then he saw it on the TV. You know, when the TV it has a name on it, whatever. And then he said he saw him. He said Cassie came out, but he could see him, you know, in the cut, and
A
he used to
veil,
have
nigga. A veil.
yeah,
A veil.
he had like a
nigga?
veil, yeah, over his face, so you could see
I thought
who
he
he
said he had a
was.
bandana. I thought he said he had a bandana on.
Well, a veil.
But
They
go ahead.
said
But go ahead. Go
some
ahead.
people said veil, some people said
A
so.
veil is
Yeah,
crazy. A veil is crazy. But go ahead.
yeah. So then, anyway, eventually he took it off and he put on a baseball hat or whatever. But he would call out positions and stuff for them to do. Said Cassie kind of got annoyed, but he would call out different positions and they would have to act it out,
Why she get annoyed? Why she get annoyed because the Punisher couldn't perform?
I mean,
I thought he
don't
wanted
know.
he wanted to see them rub. I thought they were just rubbing each other with baby oil. He was telling them how to do it.
Nah, he was like they were doing different. but they would, he could eventually, after a while, he just I guess got tired, Shit after about 10 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he's working hard.
Nigga name is the Punisher.
Yeah.
But then getting into the kid Cudi,
like
the kid Cudi joint with the Kid Cudi joint, he just said Kid Cudi went outside, his Porsche was on fire. They had put a mocktail. He said Kid Cudi said that Cassie really played him and Puff.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
yeah.
I mean, what do you mean by that?
I mean,
Like he was back and forth between the two. I mean,
she, because she was kicking it with Puff, and then Kid Cudi and her started kicking it when they took apart or whatever. But she hit Kid Cudi and said, "Hey, he done found out about us.
exactly.
He done found out about us." That's why I tried to tell y'all, like I know Kevin is so pro this, that, and the other, but and it's more to the story. It's more to the story than what people see. You know what I mean? It's more to it. Yeah, Puff was a messed up dude, is a messed up dude, did messed up things, do messed up things. Listen, do messed up things. Might be doing messed up things now. When you get power, look, when you get money, and some people can't control that money. No, they can't control not the money, but their action. Money enhances who you are. Once he started getting that money, he just started doing reckless stuff. You feel like you're on top of the world. When you get that money in your pocket, you feel like you could do anything, right? I mean, I remember one time, and I can tell you this, and me and Derek then was talking about it, my downfall, and I it's my testimony. When I was getting bread, I told this girl that was hating on me, right? I told her I got $100 for every word that come out your mouth in the next minute, right? And that was my downfall. And every time she said something, I was slapping them 100 down, right? And I chumped her up in front of a lot of people, but that shit came back on me. Like, and my thing is, but what I'm getting at is, I felt like I was untouchable when I was getting money. You understand what I'm saying? I felt like I could do what the fuck I want. People would break in my car, and I'll be like, she would hit me, and I'll be like, on some real shit, I'll be like, by the time they sell that shit, I have some new shit.
Hey,
I used to be
real quick. So when you was slapping them hundreds down, after that minute, who got the money? Her?
No. I told her she
wasn't the jump.
No, it was funny, man. I told her, and this is on my kids. I told her she'll run out of breath before I run out of hundreds.
Oh shit.
And so I mean, it was stupid, dog. But the thing is, what I'm getting at is, when you get in money, you feel like you can do anything to anybody. See, the thing came out with Puffy, like, said he punched her or something, and Usher them was there, and such was there, and such was there, and they saw it. Well, it was truthful. When you got money, you feel like you can do anything you want to do, and that's who he is. He a Harlem dude, got a little flair about him, and he just getting that money. He just doing whatever. But that doesn't change what we're getting into about. Okay, does that make Cassie innocent? Nah, she got worked by him. That's true. But I still say that she had her out several times. Now, mentally, she could have been trapped, mentally or whatever. But she got out and got in other entanglements. Maybe she was scared of him. Maybe she was scared or her family. her best friend, she had a best friend of 20 years. Best friend of 20 years said that the best friend had said that they were gonna come forward. She gave that best friend some money. She gave the best friend some money, and that best friend didn't hear from Cassie no more. She dropped her some money off because she was gonna expose some shit. And Cassie gave her the money, and she said, we were friends for 20 years. For 20 years. I'm just trying to tell you, like, at the end of the day, she is a victim of abuse. She's been worked and all that, but she ain't innocent in all that other shit. That them freak offs and stuff.
She was part of it. She called him up. She set him up. I mean, it was yeah, of course.
I'm not victim shaming. I'm just telling you the truth.
I'm still asking, has there been enough evidence to charge this dude or convict him for life or the maximum amount of charges? Have you seen enough evidence yet? To
That's
actually,
the thing, though. He ain't on trial for whooping her ass, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Me and O was talking about this last night. So it's like in court. You ever be going? You seen court when they said when they say this, they'll say something and they be like, we withdraw that statement. You feel what I'm saying? But they already done said it. You know what I mean? They already done said it, so the people heard it, so it sticks it out there. You feel what I'm saying? So if they do, you understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff going on, they tarnishing his character, which is already messed up, but they doing a lot of that. You know what I mean? They just hitting his character.
Check out Donita's comment. Check Donita's comment. Bring that back up. That's it's no buts to it. Anything that she does after the abuse starts is the result of the abuse. Everything that she does after the abuse starts. After the abuse starts is a result of the abuse.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
that. So Bezel saying she had it out, but maybe the money and fame she wanted to stay there with it.
She was addicted to the money. The money. It could be either fear or the money. It was either one or the other. It was fear or the money. Well, I think it was the money.
That's a big difference, though.
Hey, probably both. I mean, it could have been both. A combination of both. I mean, but eventually you have your limits. I mean, obviously. But I still wonder how the husband feel after hearing all this stuff that she went through. Like, man, that's a lot. To know what your wife has been through.
Or what been through her.
So trying to prove that this is that this is racketeering and that so when you talk about sex trafficking, that means that you holding somebody there against their will, right? Or you coercing them.
Or crossing state lines or traveling or
crossing state lines. Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard any underage stuff yet. I think that's coming up soon.
Yeah.
No. The trafficking is okay. Going across state line, that's just the prostitution, man. But the sex trafficking, you holding people against their will. Like, is that could them people leave when they wanted to? You know what I mean? Or was it coercion through? Was he threatening them? Stuff like that. That's what
they was being paid and to stay for a little bit and then roll out. I mean, it's just you there for a couple of days, but
them free calls were 72 hours. They were 72 hours free calls.
How is that sex trafficking if you free to go anytime? Sex trafficking is you bringing them in, they can't leave, and you chaining people to the. But all right. I think this.
I thought trafficking meant like transporting or
that's what people say.
Yeah. More.
You can get a simple sex trafficking charge if you pay for something to go and take them across straight lines or something like that. It's like
that's trafficking.
Like paying for something.
That's prostitution. That's prostitution.
It's sex trafficking too.
For trafficking, you have to be holding somebody against their will or coercing them. No. Sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is you bringing them against their will or you coercing them or something so they can't leave. That's just prostitution. If you just
all right. Sex trafficking is defined as the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, obtaining, patronizing, and soliciting a person for the purpose of commercial sex act. So that's
Transportation.
Yeah, you got a couple of things in there. You got harboring, transportation, recruitment, obtaining.
So if you go pick them up, and bring them to the,
it's more than just transportation.
Yeah, it's more than
It's more than that, but that's like a main part of it, though.
Exactly. Exploitation, where traffickers manipulate victims and gay. Well, this is more manipulating victims. He actually not manipulating. He actually paying them. He's not like tricking them. I mean, he's not like.
Well, manipulation can be done through money too,
or drugs, or baby oil.
Yeah, or baby oil.
There's something in the baby oil.
No, if I'm paying you, man, that's not trafficking, man.
It says this form of trafficking often employs fraud, force, or coercion. He wasn't. That's not. Yeah, that's not
coercion. Coercion. It could be coercion.
Yeah, you can coerce people through money too.
Yeah,
you can coerce people through money.
Yeah, but that's not sex trafficking. They're not getting paid sex trafficking.
But see, here's the thing. This is the whole thing.
Free to go anytime.
This is not a Puffy versus Cassie trial. Everybody is trying to make it seem like that. The girls, the ladies, and all that. And he was beat. This Cassie versus Puff. This is not what that is. You feel what I'm saying? This is not what it is.
Okay, here we go. It says prosecutors allege that Combs used his influence and wealth to manipulate women in participating in commercial sex acts, often through violence, drugs, and threats. So I guess we haven't heard the other women yet, but we only heard about Cassie so far. So I mean, I don't know.
Well, you know what else is interesting, Darius? What you said. What else is interesting from what you said, Darius? You haven't heard anything about underage. When this shit was first coming out, and those documentaries and stuff, they was saying that they had kids in there, but you ain't hearing none of that now.
Yeah, young girls.
It could come out. It could come out. It haven't heard anything yet.
Because they probably couldn't find that in the stick.
Yeah, this shit weird.
Like they would have started with that. Paying someone for sex is not sex trafficking. Yeah, so
they do have started with that.
Yeah,
it's like they leaving that part out, man. This shit weird, man.
So I mean, I think what the prosecutors do, they're trying to build their case. So they're starting off with the personal relationship, and like I said, they're starting off with the workers and obviously Kid Cudi, but I guess they got more witnesses. But we all need to see more, because I mean, I think dealing with R. Kelly was way different because underage. It was a lot worse. I mean, this is still bad, but as far as the same, I can't compare the two yet as far as the same type of crimes.
This shit getting freakier and freakier, man. I mean, Big Punisher up in the joint with the baby oil, man. This is
they done brought Kid Cudi in there, and Kid Cudi wanted to fight him. Then they said Puffy said Kid Cudi went in his house, and then when he went home, went in his house and found his dog locked in the bathroom and stuff like that. Like the dog was moving. Yeah, Puffy them had gotten out. He said he went to the house and the cameras were his cameras.
Whose attorneys are whack? Who's P. Diddy's attorneys are whack?
Yeah, because she said I would argue that the Cassie stuff is immaterial to actual criminal offense.
I mean,
immaterial.
Attorney's got a point.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're attorneys and they done thought about some of the stuff. They weigh their options. He on a second round attorneys, but he fired some before. And it's not the first set. I mean, we've been said that. We've been said that he trying to attack his character. We said that
his character.
Yeah, we already said that about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it is all about. Because everybody talking bad shit about him now, man. That's
what it's about. Character. You know what I mean? It's about attacking the character first. Not saying that he's not a bad dude. He is a fucked up dude. I know. He is. Yeah. I just hate that his kids, like, they ain't babies, but them sitting in the courtroom having to hear that. Who you feel more sorry for? Who you feel more sorry for? Her husband or the kids?
Or his kids.
Who husband?
Cassie husband.
I think I feel worse for the kids, though. Like, that's your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Cassie husband probably already knew, though. He already knew what he was doing.
He didn't know all this. He had not. I mean, he made no.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He's P. Diddy's trainer. He was P. Diddy's physical trainer. He was their trainer, man. Yo,
yeah.
That shit foul, yo.
That's tough. That's tough.
That shit foul. Anyway, hey, let's move to that breakout in New Orleans, man. That video straight.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I got some of it. I think it's first we gonna do this. We gonna show the picture of it. Go ahead.
10 inmates on the run after escaping the New Orleans Parish jail by removing a toilet and escaping through the wall, leaving a message. We got that right. Most hated, too easy, laugh out loud.
Yeah, so
happy faces.
Yes, that was through the plumbing. So then we had this right here, the video of it, and there's no audio on this one. I had some with commentary and stuff because they got people reenacting, running out, and then running across the highway. But man, they broke out. 10 of them. They caught 5 of them, something like that. 5 now, like you said, Omar. They got like 5 of them. One of them had attempted murder and all that shit on them.
Yeah, carjackings and attempted murder.
And then the thing is that they said that the plumber, what was the plumber? The plumber helped him because he was afraid that he was gonna get shanked.
Well, his lawyers came out with a different excuse, saying he was doing some work and needed to shut down. I mean, it was some bullshit. So
yeah.
I mean, it was he's trying to do whatever he can to save face.
And they caught 2 other women that helped them. They said you get 5 years for aiding and abetting an escaped convict. 5 years.
Ooh.
Off the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. And
nobody.
The ones they caught were like chilling, right? Like 7 miles from the jail, man. They ain't going nowhere.
But he gonna
ain't have a plan. You gotta have a plan.
Yeah, they gotta get out of it.
They said
I guess all that running, man. All that running.
You realize they didn't even report the break until 8:30 the next morning. It happened like 10:30.
Well, I mean, no one was at the jail to report it. I mean, because only one person on duty. They
probably went back to the hood. They probably went back to the hood. But here go the thing: if it was me, I was one of them. To my family, I would still be in there. You feel what I'm saying? They would not know that I got out. Them cats, some of them went back to the block, went back to the hood. People knew they out. They done told little Day. They done told everybody they out. You know what I mean? Do it up.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
That's the only place. That's the only place they can get help, though. They can't just walk down the highway and just go.
Yeah,
they gotta go. They ain't get no help unless they go to family or friends.
Man, I just got on the bus and went.
Yeah, they could. I mean, I would have figured out.
Yeah.
They had their jail.
I mean, you got to go. Yeah.
Man, that they could have. I hate to sound bad. There's some homeless out there. They could have changed up the clothes. They could have put on some of their clothes, put on the coat. Give me your coat.
Find a tent city somewhere and sit under some homeless
no,
tent.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you. I always got stories. Okay, so this girl back in the day, her name was Andy McDay, one of the prettiest girl I ever seen, right? And I remember laying on the couch and I heard an ambulance one night. And then I heard the police. And then so the police. So anyway, so listen. So this yeah. So at the time, but listen, so my girl said, "What's going on?" I said, "They ain't coming here. I ain't worried about it." Find out Andy had got killed and she was pregnant. She got shot by her stepfather, right? Listen to what you see what I'm getting at. She got shot by her stepfather, and her little daughter got hit by a bullet, but the stepfather was a preacher. He was going looking for Andy's mama because he found out Andy's mama was cheating, right? And anyway, this nigga was running for a long time and gripping. He was running. He had on wigs. He was putting wigs on. He had on, man, they caught that nigga though. They caught that nigga, I like to say in Alabama or something like that. But anyway, he would put on wigs. He was dressing up like a woman. People were aiding him, but I'm dead serious. This is a true story, man. But it was sad that I did a song about it.
How long did it take to catch him?
I don't know, a few weeks. They got him though.
Well, he was out for a couple weeks though. Okay.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, this is back about 20 years ago. So technology now different, man. They got drones and everything. You feel what I'm saying? They got
facial
cameras
recognition, ring camera. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They
so I
had to
mean,
use
big
it,
dude
bro,
with a
'cause
dress and a wig on.
they had 12 hours or something like
I
that
mean,
to leave.
let me ask.
I've
Listen,
been in
God
Maryland.
forbid. Listen, us four, boom, we locked up, right?
I had to walk to
We break
Maryland.
out of jail. Us four break out of jail.
Us four.
Us four break out. Boom,
I
we
ain't
out.
going.
What, Joey? Where the first place you gonna go?
I ain't going.
You
I'm
ain't
gonna get in
going.
jail. I ain't going
You
with
gonna
y'all
stay in the
niggas.
jail. If you know
Y'all
you
gonna
got
get right
life, but
from
here go your
me.
out. Nigga.
What?
I'm
If you
walking.
already got nigga, if you already got life, you ain't gonna try to break out. If you got an out, I mean, what you gonna get? Life?
Yeah, I'm out, yo. I'm trying to
I'm
get
out.
out too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a canoe.
You
I'm gonna
them
get in a
gators down there.
canoe.
It's alligators down there, nigga. You can't get on a canoe.
I love you. I
But
love
with it,
you.
okay,
Now,
so
I really don't know. I guess if I was, I'm gonna tell you now. If I was, I would say this. If I was in jail, we was about to break out, and it took a while because they had to take the toilet and stuff. I would have had some kind of plan. I just don't know what it is right now because I ain't, But I would have had some kind of plan, though. Like I would have tried to do something better than staying in the hood 7 miles away.
yeah.
I'll tell you that.
What would you do? Like serious, legit, like
Right,
serious.
Donnie. I do. I got.
Yeah, what would you do? Oh, if we broke out, would you separate? Would you stick together? Would you go back
Oh,
home?
I would definitely separate. I don't think
You
these
gotta
dudes.
separate.
Well,
Yeah, you can't.
I
Yeah, but
definitely
10 of them.
separate.
They split up. 10
Well,
of them.
unless somebody got a good plan, I'll go with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I gotta hear your plan because I mean, like I said, you can't just walk down 95, man. I mean, you gotta have somebody gotta help you. You know what I'm saying? You need clothes and all that. I mean,
You need money, you
watching-
need clothes, you need
the
passport,
best-
you need something.
Before I leave, I'm watching all of
and
the
them
fugitive
dudes,
Fake
movies.
ID.
Before we leave, I'm
them
watching
dudes
all the
is like,
fugitive movies.
yeah, that's
I'm be an expert.
all them dudes is some dangerous criminals too, man.
Yeah, they had
Shawshank.
murder.
Yeah.
Someone had murder on them. Now, what would you do, Derek? Well, honestly, what would you do if
Like
you
I said,
got out?
I would go find some money. I mean, obviously, I go get some money.
How
so
you
I can
gonna
help.
find? You
Then
gonna go kill somebody,
some
steal
money.
somebody?
No.
Where you gonna
I'm
find
saying I would go to someone I know to get some money and then be ghost. I mean, and that was it. I mean,
So you gonna go to somebody you know.
You have to.
You have to, yeah.
You have to. That first initial contact, you gotta go. You gotta be discreet. Somebody who ain't gonna rat you out, and then you gotta, get a couple dollars, and then
Somebody owe you a favor. Somebody owe you
exactly,
a favor.
and then be underground.
Tell them
Wherever
to
you gotta
have
go.
some wigs for
What
me.
you gonna do, Bezel? What you gonna do,
Wigs and
Bezel? Just
clothes.
run,
They better have some wigs and clothes for me.
If I broke out,
get a wig. You gonna get a wig?
nah, dog. If I got
I
out,
had my daughter put in a lace front.
first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit still till it get dark. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit still. I'm gonna move in the dark. You know what I mean?
They was dark, wasn't it?
They left in the dark. I mean,
but I think they went.
Sit still. You gonna sit still?
I'm gonna go sit still. I'm gonna go find a little place to crash. I'm gonna go find a place to crash.
Guess what's gonna happen? Real.
exactly.
I'm gonna go.
He is right there, sleeping right there. He's right there. He's sitting still right there.
Nah,
real,
man.
Nigga. Real.
Nah, I'm gonna go sit down and I'm gonna move in the dark.
You gonna be one of them niggas. They be like, man, we called him. He was only 2 miles away.
I'm gonna move when it's dark, dog. Until I get out. Till I get out on Dodge. I'm gonna move when it's dark.
I got you. You're gonna stay underground. You're gonna stay low.
But I thought it was dark when they left, right? You said it was dark.
It was dark. That was the first night. But yes,
yeah.
He's saying he ain't gonna do nothing during the day. He gonna stay and hide during the day and won't make his moves at night.
Because the simple fact of the matter is, everybody know even the police force, everything else move. The more savvy ones move in the day. Everything move in the day. Everything that's moving is doing the day. I want the jive time jokers looking for me. Then the evening.
You do gotta change. You do gotta change the skies. You gotta shave your hair. You gotta.
All I'm doing is them trains that be going. Them trains. I'm taking the over. The freight train. I'm on them.
Yeah,
like a hobo. Till I get to the next state. Once I get in the next state.
That's only in the movies, man. Them doors don't be wide open like
they do. They got doors. They got doors on the freight you can get on.
You said they pass
they pass by up here all the time, dog. Up here all the time. Some of them be open.
Right. All right. So let's go to the NFL. Wait a minute, do we have yeah.
Oh, we ain't talk about the tush push. Nah, we ain't talk about the NFL and the whole joint yet.
Yeah,
So that's
let me remove it.
NFL voted 22-10 to remove the tush push. Only got 22 votes. Needed 24. They needed two-thirds of
That's
votes
crazy.
to change the
No,
penalty.
3/4. They had 2/3.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, my bad. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they need
22
75%.
out of.
They had 2 out
22
of 3.
Okay,
So they need
so
2 more
Or
spots.
something
basically.
like that. It's like 68%
yeah,
of the people. They need 75.
yes. So 10 teams voted not to remove it. Interesting.
Did they say who those teams were?
They said 5 of them. I can't
Why
remember the
Green
5.
Bay?
Green Bay was not one of the 10.
Yeah, it was
Green
Green
Bay
Bay.
was up there. It was
Probably Buffalo.
Baltimore. Baltimore was one of the teams. New England was one of the teams.
Okay.
The Jets was one of the teams. And it was funny because I'm naming them because they got defensive minded head coaches, which was interesting. Like Eric Glenn, the dude from New England's defensive minded, and who else did I say? Baltimore, John Harbaugh. And then Detroit. Detroit was another team. So those are, and of course Philly. So those are the 5 teams that voted against it. They said it's 5 more. They ain't named the other 5 though. But that's the name of the 5 that I heard. And they said it was kind of interesting.
Philly, Baltimore, Cleveland, Detroit, Jacksonville, Miami, New England, New Orleans, the Jets, and Tennessee.
There you go.
Those are teams that voted like.
Yeah. So, I mean, so how y'all feel about tush push?
If you can't,
I think it's gonna be banned in a couple years as soon as someone gets hurt
Well,
and a major injury.
Gets hurt.
So a major catastrophic injury to one of the linemen or someone get hurt doing that journey, that's when they're gonna ban it. And that's the only way they're gonna ban it. If no one gets seriously injured, it's gonna be there for a long time. But until someone like break a neck, break some.
Well, they revised it. They revised the whole thing. They
do that on any fucking play.
I know, but this when someone's at the bottom of the pile of this push and then don't get seriously hurt, that's what's gonna cause them to change it. I mean, they can do it any play, but this is obviously a play that's a little bit different. And the defense got to have a different strategy to stop it. Obviously,
they don't want to. They want to.
They're gonna have to get. They're gonna have to get dirty. They're gonna have to get dirty something to stop that joint. You know,
I think 22 out of 10. Somebody they're gonna vote. They're gonna get 24 votes in the next couple of years, but I think they are because they're gonna try. So you know, Green Bay actually revised the whole proposal to say they just said they want to take out the aiding, being able to aid the running back, which was a proposal for the entire play of a game. Like they didn't want to focus because they thought it was gonna get banned. They thought it was gonna be able to ban it because they wanted to focus on. They didn't want to focus on that play. They wanted to say that in any circumstance you can't aid the runner from behind. So they changed the proposal.
You can't come and push them. You can't come and push.
Yeah, right. But it was for this though. It was for this though.
No. It definitely was for this. Green Bay said it. They came out directly after this, but then when they revised the proposal, that's what they said. They didn't. They tried to make it because they wanted more votes, so they tried to make it seem like it was this. But what's going to happen is this is what's going to happen. Defense is going to start coming up with some crazy shit to try to stop it, and like D said, it might cause some injuries because they're going to start doing some crazy shit to try to stop it. And that's when I think they're going to.
What's crazy shit though? What's crazy shit?
I don't know yet.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
It ain't a lot of things you can do. They need to just
start doing illegal shit. I mean,
listen. Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all. Who was the other team that did the tush push a lot? Was it Buffalo? Buffalo did the tush. Buffalo was one of them. Yeah, Buffalo did it as well. So what I was trying to find out is what happened when Buffalo they didn't converge on it. Like didn't they have a pivotal point in the game where they didn't converge on it? And was it against Kansas City or something like that?
Kansas City,
yeah, and they didn't convert. How did Kansas City stop it? or they just.
Well, it wasn't a tush push per se. It was just kind of a quarterback sneak.
It was a quarterback sneak, but
It wasn't really
it was
a
kind of
tush
a push. Yeah, they just.
And he
it
went.
was their version
off,
of it.
He kind of went off to the side or something like that. Like he was like near the end of the line. I don't know why he slid that all the way to the edge of the line or something like that. That's kind of what happened. Like
I'm like, well, you know what it is? I will, man, get like 3 refrigerator Purries or something. Get the biggest dude.
It's almost impossible to stop it, dog. You don't have enough weight to stop it. If you can't help your lineman, you don't have enough weight to stop it. Period.
And also you got other plays to run against it too.
Yes,
I mean,
dog, how you gonna stop a lineman, a running back, a quarterback, and a tight end all in one area?
But
if your linebacker can't help you or can't help the lineman or push through the lineman and go through the lineman and then somebody else come through the lineman, how are you gonna stop it? You can't.
Okay, so first of all, if only one team can do it, that means that obviously they got the manpower for it and they're doing it. So if everybody was doing it and it was an easy play, I could get why you would ban it, but you don't ban it just because you can't stop something. I mean, competitively, that's weak as hell, man. It's weak as hell to try to ban something just because. Let me finish. To ban something just because you can't stop it, man. That's, to me, I just got a real problem with that. It's like the only time you ban something is if it's hurting people or is detrimental to the league. Like if it's boring and everybody doing it and we're not seeing any real 4th downs. But I mean, just ban something just because you can't stop it, man. That's weak as hell, man. That's some weak ass shit, man. They need to just get you a couple sumo wrestlers, put them in the middle, and play D with that shit, yo. Yeah, it might work. It might work. It might work if you get
a heavy jumbo package in.
It does not work. It does not work 100%. You know, it was 71%.
93% successful. It's a
71. It was 71%. It was 71%.
It was 90 for Philly. It was a 90%.
Well, it depends
either way, yo.
Philly ran a high rate, but yes.
Either way, you don't ban a play just because you can't stop it, yo. That's so weak.
It's not that you can't.
You make it sound easy by saying yeah, you're running back and you're tight end pushing. You make it sound easy.
That's exactly what it is, dog. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, Joey. What I'm saying is, if it was that simple, everybody would do it. But everybody's not doing it. It's not simple. No, it's not simple.
They don't have the manpower. They don't have
exactly.
They ain't got a quarterback.
Exactly.
800 pounds.
Exactly.
He squat
800
pounds.
Exactly.
Squat 800 pounds. The tight end is 260 pounds.
Yes.
So you want to get a lineman that's 340. That's
okay. You know when they might stop it.
You want to ban it
when everybody is able to do it. When everybody is able to do it and want to do that going down the field, but they can't ban it now.
That's like banning the 3-pointer because Curry makes so many of them. It's just weak, man. That's just weak.
Defend the 3-pointer a lot easier.
Okay, I'm not talking literally. I'm not talking literally. I'm just saying it's an example. Like just because you can't stop it, you trying to ban it. That's what I'm saying.
If you can't aid the runner, it's easier to stop. You just aiding the runner, dog. You're aiding the runner with 3 other men.
Like Donita said, this is a different. You changing the rules. It's changing the sport to rugby to other sports. You know what I'm saying? This is not football to have people pushing back and forth on the thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dumb play, but it works and they get away with it. And the thing is, if the defense was doing something like this, that was so unstoppable. I bet you they would vote against the defense, but this is an offensive game, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. The rule's not going to be the same on offense and defense. They're trying to stop them. It's like, but anyway, we keep it moving, yo. Let's go to these 5 questions, man. 5 WTF questions. Where we at? Oh, we already over an hour. So
we got a little time.
Oh, you know what I was going to ask? Bizel, what was you talking about when you said they were trying to switch the wins over overall wins over division wins? They're going to take division wins out of it?
Yeah, so what they was going to do? No.
Who's the new dude? Is that Darius?
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Gee, I don't know.
Yeah. So
Oh, there's a new dude.
I gotta say I'm the new dude tonight.
okay. So what they were trying to do, and I don't know, did they vote on it? What they were trying to do was basically the NFL wanted to vote. They wanted to vote on, say, a team that, like the Commanders, won 7 games and won the division.
Okay.
If they won the game, if they won 7 games and won the division, but yet another team in another division won 9 games, why would the command you go play the Commanders because they won the division in Washington?
You mean a wild card team? A wild card team having a better record.
Yeah. So they saying that basically they want to put the record over division wins. They want to count the record over the division wins.
Wait,
so
I don't like that. I don't like that because that lowers the division. That lowers the importance of winning.
Okay, so they were saying this because, like, say this year you play the AFC South and all them teams suck, and you in a sucky division. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But you only win 7. You get 7 wins, but you play and you play sucky teams. You know what I mean? Teams that just suck. But yet you had Green Bay. Green Bay, they might not have won. They came in second in their division because Minnesota done won. They won 13 games. Green Bay won 11.
You sure that's what it was, Bizel? You sure that's what it was, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
That's what, yeah, they wanted to say.
I thought you meant. Oh, go ahead.
You win a division. So, like you said, like when what was it when Rare first got there? They won 7. They were 7-9. And what, it was Tampa, who had a better record, had to come to Washington to play.
Yeah.
They wanted to make wins more important
than the division.
Now, division ain't necessarily less important because sometimes that's just how you make the playoffs, right? Like they still would be in the playoffs. It's just that they have to go to
travel. They're gonna have to travel based off the win.
But if you win your division, you should have a home game. You shouldn't.
I don't know about that though.
No, if you win 7 games, you win 7 games. You win a sucky division.
Like you said,
you should get rewarded for winning games. You winning. You gonna travel to a team that won 7 games and you won 13 games.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And you gonna travel them, and on top of that, you beat them this year because you played their division.
If you the better team, you go earn it in there. If you whip their ass in their own field, then if you the better team, go prove it. But if I won my division, I get the home game. That's too bad because each year divisions change on how good divisions are, and the schedules change. You know what I'm saying? So every year you may have harder or easier divisions. You don't know how it's going to work out, and you changing up every year because you got a better record, but you was obviously in a weak division. That's bullshit. So if you that good, beat them in their home field and talk no shit. Don't worry about it.
You better than them all
but
year.
You don't think you deserve? You won 13 games. They won 7. You didn't win a home game. You should have won your division. You won 13 games. You should have won your division. Win your division because it's another team.
Because the other team won because you second place. Win your division. Don't worry about it.
You just gotta win. Is it the NBA? You just gotta win? Oh, okay. I thought.
And now I'm asking the question.
You just gotta win. Huh? Is the NBA like that, or you just gotta win games?
This is not NBA. This is not NBA. This is.
All I'm saying is everybody else do about wins.
Yeah, they
do.
It's
not NBA.
Everybody do about wins. Even hockey. Everybody do about wins.
Everybody does the same thing.
But football, I think it's because football got so few games, man.
Few games. It's not a series. This is not like this is a NBA is a little bit different.
But anyway,
it's a little different. Because you could be the best of your division.
If you're 13 wins playing against a 10-win team, you just prove it on the field. Regardless of where you at.
They did prove it on the field. That's the point. They proved it on the field.
Prove it on the playoffs.
Proved it all year on the field.
But you didn't win your division. So obviously you're in second place. So you didn't prove it against the number 1 person in your division. So don't worry about it then. You can't harp on it. You had your chance to win your own division. You didn't do it. So take the consequences of going on the road.
I'll take that at all. I don't take that at all. Because then
you had your chance. You had your chance. You had your chance. You had your chance. Look, first place team is right there. You had the chance. You could you did.
And you had the chance. You would have had their chance to win more games too, didn't they? Right? Division
Hey, but they won a division. They won a division. They did what they did. They handled the
No, they
division.
didn't do nothing. Get out of here. That's bullshit.
OKC up by close to 20. OKC up by 20.
Look. I know they whooping their ass. Look, Baltimore win like you said, Green Bay won 13 games.
Yeah.
One less than the team that won the division.
Like Minnesota. One less than the Lions.
Minnesota,
No, they're not in the same division. One less than Chicago.
Yeah.
Just say one less. No, Green Bay not in that division. Yeah.
Some team barely get through the regular season.
The Commanders win 7.
You should.
No, the Giants win 7 games and win their division. You don't win 13. You don't even beat the Giants this year when y'all play head to head. Yeah, yeah. You done beat. And matter of fact, you done beat the Giants.
Divisions change years to year, so every year. Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But that's just tough luck. That's tough titty. Tough luck. That you were in a hard division.
Well, I tell you,
and you couldn't get the number 1 seed in your division. You got to go on the road. I mean, hey, you gonna get rewarded for second place.
I bet he gets 24 votes if they brought that up.
Hey, you don't get rewarded for second place. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I told your ass, Darius. As soon as they vote on it, I'm like, I told your ass.
But you rewarding a second place team just for your division. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn it.
They did earn it. Oh yeah, they won more games. That's earning it.
They won more games, but they didn't win a division.
That's the thing. You put too much. It's too much weight in the
division. I don't
hear
you, O. We don't hear you.
Omar think it's he would.
Yeah, we don't hear.
Can we move on, yo? Can we move on, yo?
We would have moved on. We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you. They ain't hear you. Go ahead.
That shit don't even matter, yo. Y'all argue about it for 30 minutes. They didn't even
interject because they couldn't hear you, man.
That's a good hot take right there, man. That's a good hot take.
No, that was some shit. All right, so WTF, yo.
Why am I the new dude, man? Why am I the new dude?
So first question is, what the fuck is gonna happen with Trey Hendrickson, yo? He said he won't play under his current contract. He's one of the best pass rushers in the league, highly sought after. What y'all think gonna happen here?
They said the only person in the last 3 years or 4 years is Garrett Miles that had more sacks than him.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think he's gonna get traded.
I think he's sit out. He's gonna have to sit. They're gonna have to trade him. He's gonna sit out.
Do they have the money?
I think it's gonna be a holdout.
Exactly. They don't have the money to pay him.
Yeah, I think they're gonna hold out.
They don't have the money to pay him. Hey, he's gonna hold out. They're gonna have to trade him.
Now that he said that, do you think it's gonna be like a Trent Williams holdout? You know, Trent stayed out the whole year.
You mean he stayed out the whole year. I mean, Henderson.
Here's what he's gonna do. You ready? It's gonna be a holdout to the the 8th or 9th game, whatever the game is. You can get credit for the whole season. I think that's when he's gonna
come back.
I think that's when he's gonna come back.
When you start getting fined, when you start getting fined all the whole time too, right?
Huh?
Yeah, you get fined the whole way too, right?
Yeah. They
training camp the whole. Yeah,
you're gonna hold out till he broke. You're gonna hold out until he broke.
Oh, that one too.
All right, next question. Why the fuck didn't the Steelers draft the QB?
They did draft QB.
Who?
They drafted the dude from the Ohio State.
Okay, so why the fuck did they draft a QB? A real one? I don't know. I don't know.
And if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, what they gonna do?
They're gonna be shit out of luck. That's gonna be the worst QB room in the whole league.
But they gonna win their division. But they gonna win their division and get a home game though.
They win a division against Lamar or Cincinnati. Hell no.
They're gonna be terrible. If they don't get a quarterback, if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, they're gonna be terrible.
But Aaron Rodgers, but think about Aaron Rodgers, he ain't got nowhere to go, and he don't want to end his legacy on how he ended the last couple of years with the Jets. So his ego, he gonna come and play. He going soon as training camp get started around July into June. He gonna be ready to go. He's taking his hiatus. He ain't doing no OTAs. OTAs almost over. As soon as July comes, he gonna be there. He's not ending his legacy on a down note missed the playoffs, hurt. I mean, he's trying to end his legacy with on top.
He gonna go to
Diesel, that's your man. You ain't gonna defend him.
I checked out.
Once you say
Ain't your man no more. Ain't your man no more. Aaron Rodgers ain't your man no more.
I mean, he I'm over him.
I'm over
him. Let's not have no AR talk.
All right. So next question. WTF didn't the Bills? Why didn't the Bills get a star receiver? They let Amari Cooper go. Why didn't they get a real receiver, man? They still don't have a number one. They ain't even try. Do you think it's gonna hurt them?
No.
You don't think they need one?
It's gonna hurt them last year, but they seem to be okay with it. I guess they're okay with it.
They play better with exactly. He spread the ball around. I don't know if
they're better with it or without it. I think they would.
Coleman gonna step up another notch this year. He's gonna be a little better.
He'll be better.
I don't think he's ready to.
I ain't saying he's gonna be the number one. I never said that, but I just said that. And they went and got Palmer, so they hoping that he can do something. But I think
from Sandy,
from Chargers.
Yeah. So I mean they gonna be okay. I think Coleman gonna do all right. He gonna be all right. He was a rookie last year.
Didn't everybody think Buffalo was gonna take a step back last year? Didn't everybody think that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I guess they just thinking they all right because they did all right they did good last year. So
yeah,
we're gonna see. I mean, I think I'm with you. I think they probably should have got. I mean, this job was loaded with receivers. So
did they draft? They probably drafted a receiver. Did they draft one?
I mean, they still got Shakur. They got Coleman, and they went and got Palmer. I mean, they're decent.
They got
Elijah Moore.
They got Elijah Moore.
Yeah,
Elijah Moore wasn't. He has a couple decent years.
I mean, they put solid pieces around him. They solid.
Yeah. They got some pass catchers. I mean, that's about what they are.
They still got your boy Curtis Samuel.
They don't have that dominant number one.
Who's that? D-Nice boy?
Kurt.
Nah. Oh, they drafted.
But I'm telling you, Coleman.
They drafted a Maryland receiver in the 7th round.
Yeah, but I mean, Coleman gonna be all right, man. Coleman gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. He ain't no number one. He gonna be all right.
Caden Prather. Maryland.
Ain't Shakur they number one?
Shakur is the number one. Yeah.
All right, so next question.
Wesley number 2. It'll be 2.0.
2B, 2A.
I mean 2A. Walker. Wesley. I mean Wes Welker.
2B. 2.0. Yeah, 2.0. Right. I guess. Go ahead.
All right, next question. Why the fuck is Kirk Cousins still in Atlanta? Penix is the future. Kirk making $27 million, plus he gets a $10 million roster bonus if he's on the roster 5 days into the season. $10 million. That's $37 million.
I thought he already got a roster bonus once.
Dang, his agent's
good. On the job like March 1st or some shit. You know?
Kirk, I made so much money off the NFL.
He might get another one. I think he got one already though. I think that's what we was talking about. Why would they keep him? I mean, leave it up to Kev. He think they got a $27 million backup, which is just fine.
It's 37. It's gonna be 37 5 days into the season.
I think it's crazy. I think it's insane. I think it's insane.
I mean, I guess depends on what the asking price to get rid of him. And he's a big cap hit too. They're gonna have to probably do what Denver did and pay part of his salary to another team, and that way he don't have the cap hit. But I don't know.
Listen, the cap hit.
Well, he's guaranteed $90 million, man. They want to get a return on their investment.
Yeah, they want something back. I mean,
because they invest that 180. They put 180 million, so they want to get a return somehow. They got to get some kind of return.
Yeah, get something.
So his cap
they're not gonna get it on the field.
It's like 80-something million, right? But if they,
I hope they would trade him, and will hope that somebody would take some of that. Take some of that hit. to take some of that
Cap
hit.
hit is 90-some million or 80-some million with him on the roster.
But
Dead
you know,
cap,
Penix
if they trade
is
him,
injury
dead cap
prone.
would've been like
Penix used to
40
get
million.
hurt though, so I mean, it is an insurance plan in case Penix does get hurt. So who's the backup behind? Who's third?
That sound like my car insurance. That sounds terrible, yo.
I mean,
$37 million insurance. That shit sounds terrible.
Yeah.
yeah, that's expensive insurance.
Winston, somebody like Jameis Winston is insurance. Pay that nigga $5 million.
But that was just
Anyway.
a bad move. That was a bad move to pay him that money. So I mean, it's tough. It's in a tough position.
If they had cut him, they
gonna
would
be
put the dead cap space would have been a whole lot less. That's your return on investment. Because the cap is gonna be like 90 million or some shit like that. Like it'd have been like 40 million if they had just cut him or something, or got rid of him before a certain time.
But the owner be like, man, I need something.
Oh,
Give me something.
yeah, that's
40 more million.
that's crazy. I mean, Steelers. I don't see the Steelers paying no money either. They don't do that shit. Trying to get them.
That'll be his only landing spot. Where else could he go?
Unless somebody get hurt, right?
Training camp.
I don't see no. But who gonna pay that much though? Kirk Cousins gonna be a damn billionaire before he retire.
You know, made so
All
much
right,
money.
so here go the big one right here. Here go the big one.
Oh shit.
Debbie, what is the last piece for the Commanders? What do they need right now to be? What is the last piece they need? Is it that? Because I've been hearing Jalen Ramsey trade rumors, getting another corner. Of course, a few teams in there trying to get Hendrickson. What's the last piece they need?
Right there, the edge rusher.
I like pressure, edge rusher.
They need a down edge rusher.
They need somebody to get to the quarterback, set that edge.
Yeah, it makes everything easier.
It can help it'll help the back end of your defense too.
It's so much easier.
It will help the back end of the defense.
Yeah, it makes defending people so much. Oh my god!
Yo, man, you talking crazy, man.
Man, come on, man.
You get real reckless.
Crazy, yo.
You got a freaking mind. You got a freaking mind.
It makes defending people a lot easier when you got somebody that can get to their quarterback with some consistency.
Yeah,
it makes it a lot easier. I mean, not just somebody that could get sacked, but somebody that can get pressure on other downs. You ain't gonna sack every, you know what I'm saying? But somebody get sacks and that can
pressure.
generate constant pressure. So quarterbacks got to at least put down for a second or something to give him a hitch in throwing the ball. Like these dudes last year, some of them dudes, man, the timing was impeccable. Who was it? Who was the quarterback for Dallas this year when we played him in the first game? Is it Cooper Rush? Was it Cooper Rush?
Yeah.
His timing was amazing, dog. I mean, like he got the ball, boom, boom, throw. He didn't have to look at the line. He didn't have to worry about them pressuring him or nothing. He's just boom, boom, throw, boom, boom, throw. Like I think in the first game, he hit like 80% of his passes in the first half or some shit. Like it was crazy. If you got somebody to get to them consistently, it would have had him, take a minute. Take a step. Get him off the spot. Get him,
Commanders got money to pay somebody like Hendrickson? They still got money?
Yeah.
They still got money.
Yeah,
they still got money.
They got a little bit of money.
They still got money.
They can pay Hendrickson.
I guess what you gonna give up? What would you give up to get him? That's the question.
Well, what's the highest you'll go with your draft pick compensation for Hendrickson? What's the most you'll give up?
2.
2?
You don't want to give up. Yeah,
you got to give up that one, dog. You got to give up that one, dog.
You don't want to give up your first rounders.
I'm not giving up no one.
They used to do that back in the day. Give up all the picks.
They can ask for one, but they ain't getting no one.
Man, I thought y'all niggas was trying to win a Super Bowl, man.
Well, I know. Kevin said he'll give up a one. He'll give up 2 ones. He'll give up whatever the farm for Hendrickson.
Nobody on that.
I wouldn't give up the farm. I wouldn't give up the farm for him.
I might even give up another 4th round or something, but I'm not giving up no one.
That ain't shit. But that's funny how they do it though in the NFL, man. They don't give them draft picks, man, unless it's like a quarterback or something, right?
Yeah, it gotta be something. I mean, I think a 1 is too much for him. I think so.
So hey, look, man. Hey, look, that's all I got for today, man. What else going on?
One last thing. Y'all saw Hard Knocks. Got NFC East coming December. That's gonna be pretty good.
December?
So they made that announcement. The
Yeah,
in season.
The Commanders gonna get the NFC East.
NFC East is going to
They
start
doing the whole-
December. So it's going to be the whole playoff push. The whole playoff push with the NFC East. It's going to be good.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it started earlier than that. The NFC.
No, they have the preseason going to be the Bills, and then the end season.
No. What I'm saying is
they're doing December.
Oh, I was saying
This year they're doing. I know this year they're doing December, like the playoff push.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
So they didn't do the they do the preseason. I mean, they didn't do the draft joint this year, huh? Like they did.
They didn't do the draft joint this year. Now I don't think they did.
I wanted to see that. I wanted to see who they.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Listen, when that dude said, "Yeah, we'll let Saquon just check out the market," I said, "You dumb muff." You Saquon felt like, damn, y'all want me? We gonna let you. See what's out there. Oh, really? Okay. He said, just let us know. Just give us a chance to match it. Saquon said, he called him. He said, I signed with it.
Like, I'm out.
He didn't give him a chance to match it. Why would you?
Now Eagle and one Super Bowl. Like, all right.
You didn't even offer him nothing. Like, they didn't even offer him nothing. They just say, we're gonna let you check out the market.
That's crazy.
They let a nigga go that could backwards hurdle over people. Like, nah. That's ridiculous.
Hey, look, so what we need, man. Hey, if you listen to this along, please like and subscribe. We thank you for watching. Hey, look,
I gotta tell y'all one last thing before you go. The Commanders, they schedule, y'all know their last 4 games are all divisional game.
Yeah.
They load them up.
Everybody they did that with everybody.
Yep.
That's just crazy, right?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's gonna make the season real interesting.
That's gonna make make the finishing.
They play the Giants, then they play the Eagles, they play the Cowboys, and then they play the Eagles.
Because they were talking about they having a late buy again. They got a late buy again. I ain't even look at the whole schedule.
When is that buy? Hey, I'm thinking about taking a trip to LA to go see the Chargers game in October.
Let's do it, yo. Let's do it.
LA, take it on the road.
Let's do it, yo.
What?
I told my coworker, my boy, a Chargers fan, Commander's like, hey, just do it.
Where do they play?
LA.
Oh, you go.
In SoFi.
Yeah, when?
No, we all can go. Sure,
That's what I'm saying. We should do it, man. Bizelle and Josie got quiet. They got quiet, man.
I'm looking at the schedule, dog.
Kept saying,
I'm looking at the schedule.
Yeah, I didn't hear me.
I want to go to that SoFi.
Yeah, I heard SoFi is nice. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what? Let me look at the schedule. Y'all niggas ain't answering me.
It's October
5th.
October 5th. There we go.
Hey, let's do that shit, man. Let's do that shit. It ain't gonna be cold in LA. You talking about
next to flex in October. Let's do it.
It ain't never cold in LA. It ain't never cold in LA.
I said here.
Nah.
It's in LA.
Here.
It's in LA.
I said it's gonna be cold here, so let's go. That's what I said.
It ain't gonna be that cold in LA. Well, October lately, it's been mild.
Gonna be cold in LA.
Lately, it's been mild, and here even October.
Oh, are y'all listening to me? I said it's gonna be cold.
I heard you.
Here, so let's go. I said that. That's what I said. I ain't saying it's gonna be cold in LA.
I heard LA's their stadium is
LA
nice.
Out my mouth. I said it's gonna be cold here.
All right.
So let's go to LA.
Oh boy.
Let's do it. LA.
I'm tired of you niggas not listening to me.
No, you ain't saying nothing. That's why we.
I'll let y'all know.
We talking about going to LA. We talking about going to LA, man. You talking about the weather here?
Let's do LA.
I'll let y'all know because I think I'm supposed to be going to that Texan Raven game.
That what?
Texas Raven. They play October the 5th. I got
it's
tickets.
The same day.
Oh, yeah, October the 5th.
I'm trying to go to LA, yo.
5th too.
Let's do it.
I might could switch it. I just got to see what I was switch it with. I just got to see.
Yeah,
I could probably switch.
They play Christmas. They play Dallas on Christmas here. Or in Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah, because Jenny inboxed me and asked me to see if we want to do an event for Christmas. I said I'll let her know. event for the Commanders. Rate that for that Commanders game. I think if they play Dallas, yeah. But Christmas, that's a tough day to slide out.
Yeah, what day Christmas fall on this year? I didn't even look at the schedule.
The 25th.
Man. All right. It's a wrap.
Christmas is on a Thursday.
Peace and love.
Christmas is on a Thursday.
All right. Bet it up, fellas.
It's on Thursday this year? Okay. Thursday.
Thursday.
All right.
All right. Bye.